Hello everyone. Let's take the bandhan together, the protection. We invite Mother Kundalini to rise. Attention on the left energy channel. Take a nod. Then we invite Mother Kundalini to rise and protect our Pingala Nadi, the right channel. We take 2 nods. And fully awaken our central energy channel, Sushumna Nadi. Above the head, we take 3 nods. We unite our palms in Namaste. From the left, let's take the first protective arch, attention Muladhara chakra. Then the second one, attention Swadhisthana chakra. The third, attention the Nabi. The fourth, attention the heart chakra. The fifth, attention Vishuddhi. The sixth, attention Agya. The seventh, attention Sahasrara chakra. And again, we unite our hands in Namaste. Take a deep breath in. We remind ourselves to have the attention inside, then we relax both palms in our lap, facing upward. What do we feel? We let go of any thoughts. We draw our attention inside, only on ourselves. And in that silence, we ask again, what do I feel right now? How is my subtle system doing? Let's massage with the right hand the left neck and shoulder corner, the left Vishuddhi chakra. It seems that it's really tense tonight. Then we massage with the left hand the right neck and shoulder area. We can turn our head in the opposite direction. We can clear our hands. Both hands open. We can have a pass it on. Meditation we'll use tonight for a going deeper session. We have a few video excerpts to share with you to learn more about the divine principle that governs the right energy channel, Pingala Nadi. So it's good to prepare ourselves in order to receive the knowledge and the subtle messages, to receive them well, it's really important to have a good meditation. We can have a pass it on again. So if anyone is feels that would like to be in, you can leave a message on the chat. That would be great. Let's take a deep breath in. Hold the air inside. Then slowly release the air out. We'll place the right hand towards Mother Earth. Left hand open, relaxed. Attention on the Muladhara chakra. On the root chakra. And let's make sure that we are in thoughtless awareness. So it's important to not encourage any thought. We have the attention on the seat level. Then on the left side of the hip, we just follow with the attention the flow of our left channel. We know that the left energy channel, Ida Nadi, starts from Muladhara chakra. Then we have the attention on the left nabi, that's on the left side of the abdomen, a little bit higher at the rib cage level on the left hand side. That's a left void where our guru principle, self-mastery, is expressed. A bit higher on the left chest area, the left anahat chakra is there. We acknowledge that our spirit, eternal and pure, is there. And is connected. It monitors the activity of all chakras to the 7 auras around the heart. So let's acknowledge that, not mentally, just place the attention there. Then the attention will go a bit higher on the left neck and shoulder area, on our Levi Shuddhi. Let's realize while you are listening, there is no need to oppose or approve mentally. Just absorb as a statement of truth that there should be no guilt. You can even tell yourself, I am not guilty. I am the pure spirit. Mother Kundalini knows my heart. Mother Kundalini knows my truth. Then the attention will move on the back agya, so at the back of our head, same level with the eyes. And again, we acknowledge that all the past, what we call even at karmas, anything that we feel heavy, that lingers in our life. We want it out. Again, it's kind of our attention carries the light of the Spirit. And then our attention moves on the right hand side, on the right temple. That's the end of the left energy channel. That is the right temple represents our superego. We are connected to our past, to our conditionings, to our upbringing, all the likes and dislikes, the do's and don'ts, all things that try to shape us. And let's feel that we are at peace to let go of all this. We are at peace to be reborn, to thrive as the Spirit, free, completely free, joyful, never judgmental of others, never guilty, never angry, and never attached. So we have now the attention on the entire left arm. As well, we have the attention on what we feel that happens in our right palm that points towards Mother Earth. What happens there? We absolutely want to let go through the right palm towards Mother Earth. Release all our pettiness, all the barriers, emotional, all the desires that just make us unhappy and unfulfilled. We just let them out. All type of empty goals, we let them out. Mother Earth is immense, and she can absorb into her vastness all these petty things, all the tragedies that try to dominate us from within. And here we can say, with the attention on our spine and somewhat from the top of our head, we can say, Mother Kundalini, I am the pure spirit, and I completely let go of all negative, impure emotions and desires. All the labels that I put on others or on myself, I let them go. They do not represent me at all. I am the pure spirit. I thrive in eternity and joy. In every moment I find joy. In every moment I find fulfillment and peace and freedom. We can even shake a bit the right hand, like we want to absolutely shake it off, any negativity from us that comes from Ida Nadi. We want to let it out, completely out. Let's take a deep breath in, no thoughts. Take a few seconds to pay attention to what we feel in the left palm, if there is any tingling, any kind of difference that we feel in different finger or in the palm or along the left arm, along the left side of the body. We kind of scan ourselves with our attention that is not mental, it's just a very light, detached, and also joyful, keen attention on what we feel. We'll take the right hand, we'll place it on the left rib cage. It's a self mastery, and it seems that it needs reassurance. So here we'll say with full confidence, Mother Kundalini, please support me in becoming, truly becoming my own master. I am my own master. Help me acknowledge, help me support my self mastery with the willpower, with the determination. Mother Kundalini, please purify my self mastery. Please give me the power to face myself, to correct myself, to improve myself. So I can please my spirit. I am my own master because I am the pure spirit. I am my own master, my own guru, my own teacher. I am. We'll place the right hand on the left heart chakra. Mother Kundalini, please come into my heart. Purify my heart. Free my heart of any lethargy, physical or spiritual. Please free my heart of any lethargy. Remove any laziness of the spirit, any spiritual laziness, remove it. I am the pure spirit. Let the light of my spirit guide my heart. Purify my heart. Teach my heart how to give, how to express, how to receive. We can gently take the right hand slowly away from the chest, and we might feel, if we follow with our attention the movement of the right hand, we might feel a trail of coolness coming out of our chest. the glow of the spirit, that pure coolness, and we might feel it inside as well. We can unite both hands in Namaste. Again, we place the right hand towards Mother Earth, left hand up in our lap. Again, we have the attention flowing along the left side, along the left channel, the lunar channel. We might feel different now, hopefully really cool, or at least lighter. Anything you feel is the right thing. We can decode later, but if you feel coolness, that means that Kundalini absolutely flows and the left channel thrives in vibrations. This time the attention will be positioned somewhat on the crown chakra, so on the top of the head, and from there on our entire body. And here we'll say a mantra for Shri Bhairava, which is the name known in Hindu mythology for Archangel Michael, or Saint Michael, Saint George. Different names for the same archetype that is built within us. It exists in each of us, running along the left channel, bringing light and fighting the different impulses, the different negativities that try to dominate us along the left channel in our emotional realm. We have so much support from within. We just need to awaken these divine principles that are so eager to support us. So those that know, you can join the mantra for Shri Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. After each mantra, it's nice if you feel it from the heart, if you already developed that kind of relationship with the energies and their divine status. If you really feel it from your heart, you can offer a namaste, just a salute after the mantras. Some of us in Sahaja Yoga feel to do that. So let's keep the right hand back again on towards Mother Earth, and with full detachment, kind of honoring, calling and honoring this divine principle. We'll say the mantra for Shri Bhairava, which means the great Bhairava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Bhairava Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's bring both hands in our lap facing upwards. Let's give it a minute in thoughtless awareness. That's the pure meditation. Just allow ourselves to absorb and to release. We can take a deep breath anytime we feel like. Just acknowledge what you feel while we are in meditation. And now the left hand, we bring the left hand from the elbow, we bring it up. So the left palm will point towards the sky and it will be at the level of our face somewhat. So we just bend from the elbow, the arm, so it will point upwards. The right hand remains open in our lap. Let's keep the attention along the spine, upwards, as well on the left hand, on the left arm. So this time, respectfully, we'll ask the ether element to help purify the right channel, the Pingala Nadi. So keep the attention also on the right palm, right arm, right side of the body. And we'll invoke another divine principle within us that corresponds to Archangel Gabriel, And the same power is known as Shri Hanumana. And before we do that, it's kind of preparing for it. We can ask, Mother Kundalini, I completely surrender to you all the planning, all the doing, the entire future. I am completely detached of what happens next. I completely trust and I put myself in God's hands. Please dissolve all my plans, all the efforts. That point to the future. Please meld them all into God's divine plan. That's all that matters. I'm completely satisfied just being the Spirit, just being connected. You can sing the mantra for Shri Hanumana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. One more time. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hanumana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. You can stop if there were any thoughts, most probably not, but we kind of let everything we release everything. All the thoughts like balloons towards the ether, we let them out. We just want to be light, free, united with the divine. We can unite our hands in Namaste. Then place both hands in our lap. We'll take the right hand, place it on the forehead. Making sure that we press the temples with the right hand. Gently, we can lean our head towards Mother Earth. And we can say, Mother Kundalini, from all my heart, I forgive everyone, including myself, from all my heart. With joy, I let go of the past. I completely forgive myself and everyone and everything completely. Thank you. Then we can place the right hand on the back of our head, same level with the eyes, opposite our eyes on the back of our head. This time the face will be towards the sky. The right hand will support the head. And here we can say, divine power of love, in full transparency, I ask for forgiveness for whatever I have done wrong. Please forgive me. From all my heart, I ask for forgiveness. You are an ocean of forgiveness. Please forgive me. Thank you. Namaste. We can clear our hands. See what we feel. If both hands feel a bit lighter, hopefully cooler, or not. Maybe all these energies were activated, so they're busy to do a clearing, and we know that any kind of negativity is released as heat. But ultimately, coolness will break through. So now let's press the left hand on the left temple, the right hand on the right temple, and even massage the temples a little bit. This represents the ego on the left side, the superego on the right temple. You can massage them and just say, Mother Kundalini, I'm not the ego nor the superego. Absolutely not. Please enlighten them, purify them. Let them serve you and my spirit. And here we can sing the short mantra Hum Sham. You know that means I am. Hum, that means I am the spirit, is a reminder. And Ksha means I forgive. So we surrender all conditionings, all everything that is misidentification. Hum Sham, Hum Sham, Hum Sham, Hum Sham, Hum Sham. Namaste. Then we invite Mother Kundalini with the right hand to flow along from the front, to flow through our central being. We invite her to rise strongly and widen all these channels, purify them, and wash away on its way. Wash away any negativity, any flaw in our character, any obstructions. All are to be taken out and removed from our being. Thank you, Jai Shri Mataji. That's a Sahaja salute. We honor Shri Mataji who gave us this knowledge. Jai Shri Mataji means victory to Shri Mataji, victory to her teachings that enlighten human beings, each of us, helps us to become a better human being. I'll take the right hand, we'll place it on top of the head on Sahasrara chakra. We can bend our head a bit forward, it really helps, towards Mother Earth, and we apply pressure with the center of the right palm. Really, let's press while the fingers are in the air. Press strongly, and then we move the scalp towards left, front, right, back. So our left, front, right, back. Like we are opening we take out the lid. So we open, we create an openness here for Kundalini to pass through. And 7 times we can do this very profoundly, can be more, doesn't matter. But just to honor the 7 chakras that together assemble the crown chakra, can ask Mother Kundalini, please completely open my crown chakra. Please completely open my crown chakra. Mother Kundalini, please strengthen my self-realization. Strengthen my self-realization. Help me to be a true Sahaja Yogi. A truthful, loving human being that recognizes its own spirituality, its own being, and its own meaning. We take the right hand slowly above the head. Let's see what we feel. We feel clearly the energy coming upwards, entering to the right palm. It's like a cool breeze that flows through the top of our head into the right palm. It's important not to doubt it. Then we try with the left hand above, the same distance. Then gently we place both hands down in our lap. Let's remain in silence. Then we'll continue with being in meditation while we listen to Shri Mataji's talk.
Shri Hanumana is a great character in our being. And he runs all the way from Swadhisthana to your brain. And he supplies all the necessary guidance we need in our futuristic planning or in our mental activities. He gives us guidance and protection. It is very surprising how a deity like Shri Hanumana, who is an eternal child, because he was like a monkey. His head was that of a monkey, if not of an elephant. So he was an eternal child, and he was the one who was used to run the right side of human beings. He was told that you must control the sun to begin with. He has to control the sun, that the sun in the people, if there is too much sun, then he must try to control it and make it cooler or smoother. So he was a child after all. So as soon he was born, when he knew that he has to look after the sun, he said, why not eat it off? So he ran up the Virata's body and ate up the Surya. There he had to be told, no, you have to control him. You don't have to put him inside your stomach. Because he thought that this sun will be controlled better if he has it in his own stomach. So the beauty of his character is that he is a child. And the child-like behavior of Shri Hanumana has to control the right side. By the time he grew up, he got now 9 siddhis, Navadha siddhis. 9 siddhis he got. These siddhis are like this, that he could become big, he could become so heavy that nobody could lift him. He could become so sukshmana that nobody could see him. He could become so subtle that nobody could see him. There are 9 siddhis that he got. So a person who has got the right side too much in him, he controls him with these 9 siddhis. Now, how will he control a man who is running very fast in his life? What he does is to control his movement. He makes him in such a way that he has to put down his speed. He makes his feet very heavy. Now he can't do that much. Or he makes his hands very heavy. So the person cannot work very much with his hands. So he can give a tremendous kind of a lethargic heaviness to a person who is a very right-sided person. He has got another siddhis, which are very interesting, is that he can extend he doesn't have many weapons. He has only one gada in his hand. And he can extend his tail to any extent. And he can handle people with his tails. He does not have to use his hand. Sitting down here, he can put the tail around anywhere. If he wants, he can just make a mountain of his tail and sit on that. Like he has all these monkey tricks, as you call them, you see. And all these things he has within himself is to control a person who is extremely right-sided, to begin with. Then he can fly in the air. Just he doesn't have any wings, but he can just fly in the air. That means he can become so big that the amount of air he displaces has a much more weight than his own weight. Just the same principle Archimedes, if you know the Archimedes principle. That he becomes so big that his body starts floating in the air. Like a boat, you see, you can call it. And he can fly in the air. And by flying in the air, he can carry the message from one to another through the ether. Now the subtle of the ether that we have is under the command of Shri Hanumana. He is the one who controls or is the lord of this ether, the subtle of the ether, or say the causal of the ether. And through it, it communicates. All the communications that you find, like we have within ourselves also of ductless glands, which a pituitary is using ductless glands, is through Hanumana's movement. Because he can go into a nirakar, he can go into a formless state. Also the communications, for this communication that we have, maybe we can say that we have got a loudspeaker. But we have a television, we have got radios and all those things. Where we catch on to the ether anything is all the blessings of Hanumana and are available to people who are right-sided. Only the right-sided people discover these things of the space, which we call as a cordless telephone or a thing without. We have also telegraphs and where we don't use any wires. So without any connection, through the ether, he can manage. So all the ethereal connections has been done by this great engineer, Shri Hanumana. And it is so perfect, it's so perfect, that you cannot challenge it and you cannot find faults with it. Maybe your instruments may not be all right, but as far as his ethereal work is concerned, he is perfectly there. Now the scientists discover it and think that it is in the nature, but they never think, how can it be? We say something in the ether, and how is it is received on the other hand? They just take it for granted that it is so, that we say something here or we relay something on the television and it is seen the other side. But they never even think or search out how it is done, what is the way. And this is what is the work of Shri Hanumana, who has done such a beautiful network. And through that network, all these things work out. So, even on the right side, the vibrations we get in the molecules, as you know that we get molecules like sulfur dioxide. If you have the sulfur has 2 oxygen, and the oxygen goes on pulsating like that. They are isometric, symmetric type of vibrations. You all must be knowing about it. So all these things, symmetric and isometric vibrations, are created by whom? Nobody wants to know. Nobody wants to find out. Because after all, in an atom or imagine in a molecule, that deep, who does that job? Is done by Sri Hanuman in his subtle ways. So he has another great siddhi, which we call as anima. Anima, anu means a molecule. And that means it can enter into a molecule, or renu is the atom. It can enter into molecule or into atom. Now many scientists think that they are in the modern times they discovered the molecules. It's not so, because it's already in our old scriptures description of anima is there, is of anu, renu is there. So it's already described there. He is an angel, as you know, according to Christian, we should say according to Bible, that he is the angel called Gabriel. Now Gabriel is the one who brought the message, because he is always a messenger. So Maria has to do quite a lot with Hanumana all her life. That means Maria is the Mahalakshmi. Mahalakshmi being the Sita, then Radha. Hanumana has to be there to serve her. Many things which you call miracles are done by Shri Hanuman. He is the one who is the doer of miracles. He does miracles also to show how stupid you are, how foolish you are, because he is on the right side. See, he goes to the ego side. Now, with the ego, a human being is always become stupid. That's, inevitable. With ego, they become so stupid. Oh, what's wrong? And that's why you will find many people doing such stupid things, we can't understand why they do it. They say, what's wrong? What's wrong is that Hanumana doesn't like it, is the point. And then it recoils. When they act stupidly, it recoils. And then they know that we have done such a big mistake, or it was all stupid. So he's the one who goes like a torrential rain, or can go like a speedy, very speedy tempest and destroy things. So he works out all these things through his electromagnetic forces. So all the matter is under his control. All the matter is under his control. And he's the one who creates rain for you, who creates sun for you, he creates breeze for you. Everything he works out so beautifully, and nobody even knows that it is Sri Hanumana who has done it, and we should thank Sri Hanumana all the time. So may God bless you.
Bhajalo ji Hanuman, bhajalo ji Hanuman, bhajalo ji Hanuman, bhajalo ji Hanuman.
But yeah, so I just wanted to share those things. Thank you.
That is amazing to listen to these miracles of Sri Hanumana and happening on that and your birthday, and that's amazing. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you.
Shivangana, I'm so happy you stayed in Canada. I got to meet you.
I was thinking the same thing, that I cannot imagine her anywhere else than with
Yes.
us. I cannot simply imagine her anywhere else.
I totally agree.
At
Shri
least for
Mataji
now.
wanted us to meet and have you in our lives. So, so thank you.
I know, it's so amazing. And then my university, sorry, just to add, when I went to university, I found Sahaja Yoga there. So it's unbelievable, because I was thinking, if I go back to India, how will I ever, be here then? And then it was in my university when I found Sahaja Yoga. And then now, a few years later, my entire family is in it. So it's really amazing. So, you know what? Shri Hanumana mother was saying that he's like the divine architect, like engineer. So he really engineers everything, always. So yeah, thank you. I'm so happy I'm here too.
I think you found your family here, I have to say it.
100%. I think I always felt like I didn't know what family was supposed to feel like. And I think today I know what that feels like because of this, because of what we have here. This, I know this is family. And I don't think I ever felt this before. So thank you. I feel like I celebrated myself during this call.
Yay! I felt the same.
Happy birthday, Shivangana.
Yes, happy birthday, Shivangana.
I know, I feel this so much. Oh my God. I'm missing this special sweet that you offer, Shri Hanumana. It's orange in color, and I was obsessed with it as a child. Every Tuesday we would buy it, and it is the sweetest, stickiest thing, but I was so madly obsessed with it. So I'm just thinking about all of these sweet little things as well, and I'm so lucky that even, I'm so lucky to be in a family where seeking was encouraged, so it's really sweet. I have all of these sweet memories from my childhood with Shri Hanumana, I think. So, yeah.
Wow. And you know how you were saying that you felt to pray every hour to Shri Hanumana, and for me, when I again, I think that we were all prepared in a way or another for Sahaja Yoga. I really believe that this lifetime, at least I speak for myself, absolutely, absolutely, definitely I came to meet Shri Mataji in person and um, to be inside yoga. I mean, that's what it is. But what I want to say is that because Ramayana, I read it before, but with Shri Mataji, everything, I have no words to say the way she enlightens every truth. I mean, you know that something is truthful or something is amazing, but Shimataji takes it at an undescribable level. I have no words. And for Sri Hanumana, what moved me the most were not his powers, but it was his devotion to Sri Rama. So, it's so interesting because Sri Hanumana, of course, governs the right, helps with and takes care of the right channel. But for me, every single time when I think about Sri Hanumana, for me is his devotion for Sri Rama and Sri Sita, his devotion, his how he could perform all these miracles, all these powers. What are all these amazing powers? But he uses them in order to serve, and he serves from his heart, from his complete devotion. So that's what, and we will have tomorrow also, it will be dedicated somewhat for Shri Hanumana. So we will listen to more, but I didn't want to talk too much about his powers, and I prefer everyone to listen to Shri Mataji's, but I just wanted to say that because when you said that you felt to pray, I felt that that's also, uh, an amazing quality of Shri Hanumana, his devotion. Okay, I stop here. Anyone else?
That was so beautiful, Ivana. And that felt like a poetry to me as well. So to add to what Shivangana was saying. And I'm really looking forward to tomorrow on Sri Hanumana. And yes, we listened to some talk of Sri Mataji, and that's exactly what Mother was saying, that he's just ready to take the order from the divine. And it was so beautifully explained, exactly what you said, that Sri Mataji takes it to another level. And you kind of see, with the more at a deeper level, not the spirit, the superficial level, the powers and all these things, but at a deeper level, what this beautiful archangel is about. So, yes. And I remember there were pictures of yogis who were in the plane sending picture of Sri Hanumana. they saw in the clouds the face of Sri Hanumana. So there's so many amazing stories. Yeah. And I really enjoyed the session today. It was a very tough day for me at work, and everything just kind of melted during meditation. So thank you.
No, thank you. And again, nobody wrote. It was so funny because when I joined tonight, I said, I felt that, you know what, maybe I will just find something that was really cool and just play. So I didn't want to, again, to talk. And it's interesting, but I wanted to ask if you felt also the coolness because mm, lately the coolness at times in meditation there is very sweet, it's very strong. So I know it was a very sweet coolness on the left and in the heart, and yeah. Anyone else? If anyone has also stories with Shri Hanumana, personal stories, that these are wonderful, and I'm so happy that Shivangana opened up. And exactly what Paula was saying, I don't know if Paula was said, but we felt that we celebrated Shivangana, her birthday with us. With I don't know, it's just a very interesting day.
Hello, everyone. It's Kathleen.
Hi, Kathleen.
I just want to share about um, Shri Hanumana. Also, I love Shri Hanumana, and during the talk, like it just perks me up. Like just the word Hanumana, your interest, like your attention, your pure attention perks up right away. The Swadhisthana chakra. So maybe 4 years ago, I really wanted to try ball hockey, and I've never touched a hockey stick in my life, and always been curious about playing ball hockey. So I joined ball hockey, and I was very nervous because I don't know if it's too intense for me. I've always been right-sided, but I like fast-paced. So everybody, I went there, and everybody are like tall and strong and fast, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to like be very slow and like afraid. But I said, you know what? I'm just gonna Shri Hanumana, please help me, Shri Hanumana, because I know that Shri Hanumana is for the right side and being active and everything. So every time I go for a hockey game, I ask for Shri Hanumana, and everybody's taking their espresso and their energy drink, and I said, you know what? I'll just have Shri Hanumana with me, and surprisingly, I'm not the best. I'm not very good, but I scored, and for a beginner, and I always thank Shri Hanumana for giving me the strength to try something new. And every time if I score, I always also say, Shri Hanumana, please take care of my ego. I don't want to be like, yes, I did it. Like, so I always, Shri Hanumana, give me the power, and then when I score, Shri Hanumana, shrink my ego.
Shoot my ego.
So yeah, Shri Hanumana, I love Shri Hanumana, and
Oh.
he takes care of the right channel, and made me brave to try something new in my life. So yeah, that's all I can share.
Oh, I love it. This love for Shri Hanumana. Oh my God. Oh, Yolanta, sorry. Please say something. Of course, everyone. Yolanta.
Sure, yeah, I'll have to take the hint from Kathleen, and when the stay-at-home order is lifted and I can play tennis again, I will ask Hanumana to score well. And really, these deities, I have to say, I'm from a Christian, or you can say Roman Catholic background. So for me, even though I accept and I believe everything that Sri Mataji says, it's a little bit, I can say overwhelming. Just the number of all these deities. It's very helpful to hear, for example, I guess it was on the weekend, Anjali shared about Mahavira and well, can I say it, Anjali, what you shared?
Absolutely. Go ahead, Yolanta. We are a family. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, well, family members change sometimes, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm big on confidentiality. So, okay, thank you. So, yeah, about attending Jain, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, school in India, where Mahavira is, I guess, the main deity. And
Yes.
now Shivangana story about Hanumana. So that kind of makes it more meaningful for me. So thank you for sharing all of this.
Oh, and thank you for making the pearl, because that's what was the intention as well, to have Sri Mahavira, Sri Hanumana. So we absolutely are aware of. Yes, thank you. That was and you know what we have, Yolanta. We will share. Maybe Angel, if you can find that Ella's experience with Sri Hanumana, because
For sure.
it's interesting. She's coming. She was coming also from a Christian Catholic. I think she's Polish as well. She came from that background, and it's very, very interesting, because I really felt to get her involved with the Sahaj project. I felt from all my heart, and she kind of resisted a little bit, because it was very awkward for her to paint Sri Hanumana. She had zero connection. Even she was practicing Sahaja Yoga, meditating and such, but obviously she was conditioned. But I really felt, and you will see what happened. I don't know if you've been through that article, but I would really recommend everyone, even if you've read it before, it's really a very interesting experience. Very interesting experience. Yeah.
Oh, I vaguely recall. I think I read something on the
Yeah.
site
Yeah.
about someone being from the Christian background and painting a monkey with a tail. That it was so awkward. Maybe that's the
That's Sri Hanumana, but the point is that she painted both Archangel Gabriel, I think, and the Sri Hanumana, and she ended up actually loving more Sri Hanumana because we wanted to do this background for a puja event. And the vision we came up with this, we felt, okay, let's show how Sahaja Yoga integrates everything. It's not about East or West, and
Mhm.
just to show. So we really wanted to have on one side, I think was Saint Michael, and on the other one was Sri Hanumana. That was the idea, just to show the integration as well. And she ended up loving more, being far more. Closer, feeling closer to Sri Hanumana than then she felt to the closeness with Saint Michael. So if I recall correct, and it's interesting because, but we've done so many projects. Honestly, I don't recall the details, but I know because I talked to her, and before we did the article, of course, she shared and said, "Oh my God, I cannot believe what I felt and the vibrations and everything." So
I
So,
found the article. It's there on
oh
the
yeah,
chat.
yeah, thank you. I'm copying and pasting. So, if I do I understand it correctly that Michael Archangel, the one who told Saint Mary she would have a baby, what's his name?
no. So the one that announced to Mother Mary that she will give birth to the Son of God,
Uh-huh.
that was Archangel Gabriel. That's the one who is the messenger, and he is Sri Hanumana.
Okay,
So
so
Gabriel on the right side, and Saint Michael is on the left side, on the left channel. Sri Mahavira.
Archangel. So is he an incarnation of Sri Hanumana, or is it the same?
No. So they are different. I'll just put here Sri. So left is Shri Mahavira, and that's Archangel Michael. And also Mataji said that is the same with Saint George, and it's actually the one who is the one that protects England. It's very interesting because that's the heart. Okay, Archangel, please forgive me for the whatever misspellings. And right is Shri Hanumana, which is the same with Archangel Gabriel.
So when you say it's the same, so do you mean to say that it's an incarnation, or one is an incarnation of the other?
So that means, for instance, just to give you an example, so when we say it's not exactly the incarnation, because they came temporary, but they were still archangels. So let's say the one who announced to Mother Mary that she will give birth to the Son of God, he didn't stay on earth. He just came, he just appeared in front of her. So I cannot say that was incarnation, like somebody who was
Oh, okay.
born and lived among people. You understand what I'm trying to say?
Oh, I see. I see. Okay.
So it's
Okay.
a
Yeah.
little bit different,
Uh-huh.
but so and but we know that, for instance, Sri Hanumana, yes, Sri Hanumana actually is very interesting because Sri Rama uh, uh, existed, incarnated. Sri Hanumana was an incarnation indeed. uh, so yes, but exactly as it is for, well, let's say when we talk about Sri Vishnu and about this divine principles, they exist in the subtle, so they were existing in Vaikuntha, let's say in the realm of gods and goddesses, which is subtler as well. They incarnated. So it's very interesting the way, like even Shimataji was saying that when she was closing her eyes, she would go to other realms to help there. So I don't know if we will ever perceive very clearly the incarnation, but definitely Archangel Gabriel just came and announced it to Mother Mary, and he appeared few times on earth. I know if you look through the Old Testament, he's mentioned here and there. So, but because it's kind of briefly appeared, I cannot say that was really, yes, it incarnated, but it's not like an incarnation that had a full life like Socrates, like full life among people, or you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. An angel is an angel, incarnation is an incarnation. So they are sort of separate categories.
I think so, but again, they incarnate. So Sri Rama, Sri Sita, they walked on earth, and Sri Hanumana also walked on earth. But in the same time, in those times, I think that that was different that right now. I mean, the powers they had, they were more obvious. The Rakshasas, also the demons, were working on earth in the same time, and they will go through realms in the same time. I think it's a bit a different way, different way of perceiving life that we have it here, because Mataji was saying that so many of the demons now, they are in our brains, they are manifesting in, in different ways in the material life. It's different. Everything is kind of, they became subtler as well.
Yeah, but there are many Rakshasas these days, and they all smile and wear makeup and all kinds of things. So,
No,
and
no, no, but I'm saying that they also exist as tendencies. Let's say the greed, certain things exist in a more, in a greater way, and they're like, let's say, we cannot go in details here. We are also recording this session, so I
oh,
don't want
oh,
to get into many details. But yeah, but it's a very interesting topic. We can discuss it maybe more on going deeper session. Yes, for
sure,
sure.
sure, thank you.
No, thank you. And also, I think that in one of our articles, we have both about Sri Hanumana, and we have full puja talks in one of the articles, Sri Hanumana versus Shri Archangel, Sri Hanumana and Sri Mahavira. If Anjali, if you can find it, sorry, that would be awesome to have it here. I think there are milestones. If you search. Yeah, no, indeed, Yolanta, you bring a fascinating topic, seriously. Yes.
It's not me.
We have to give it a name. Okay, we cannot just always, and again, we cannot. We all know. But it's working for all of us, so thank you. Um, okay, everyone. Anyone else that would like to share? Um, and I also wanted to ask, have you felt by the end that I think it's not related with us here, but again, somebody should work on the center heart, and maybe we know. Can we do a collective bandhan also for Helen to strengthen her heart and to let go of the fears and to let go of the be in the moment? And while we do the bandhan, actually the left heart opened up, and we also need to do a bandhan for Anka as well.
What's the name? Anka or Alka?
Anka, ANCA. It's on the, and you know what? When the moment we started doing bandhans, the left heart became so cool. Became so cool. It's like it lifted something. So definitely it was needed. But also I would recommend to whoever feels their center heart weakened to do something about it, like to work on it, because that would be great, and without feeling guilty, because we can feel the Levi Shuddhi now a little bit. So work on Levi Shuddhi and center heart, and really enjoy, because it's a lot of strength. Shmataji was saying that, uh, and we've seen that even if there is a source that is giving, there should be the receiver open to receive. Otherwise, doesn't really, whatever the source can for giving, but if the receiving part is not receiving, what can you do? It's very important for everyone to really, when we meditate together, to really let go, be in the moment, absorb. Helen, sorry, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, thank you very much. It's been the last 4 hours have been very difficult. I've been on the phone, lots of things going on in my family. So I'm grateful to you. Thank you very, very much. Also, just wanted to mention that I don't have a spleen, and because that was removed surgically. And Shri Mataji has pointed out that the spleen is our speedometer. So for me to shift, like I'm also very emotional, as you know, but for me to shift into the right channel, like I can do it in 2 seconds. Like everything is rush, 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 rush. So Shri HANUMANA, like I finding my relationship is I don't know what, like so that I don't like I'm not balanced in the left and not balanced in the right, and I don't have the speedometer, so it's all mixed up.
Yes, but you are here with Sahaja Yogis and you have your realization from, so that's amazing. And Kundalini can absolutely, it's for a reason that you don't have the spleen, it's for a reason. I totally believe that you have everything you need. And maybe those were removed, maybe it helps in a way to, you might find that weird to say that, but I've seen for other people. And I recognize, it's easier to recognize in others' lives, maybe. I don't know how many of us are very strong to introspect, but I've seen for some people that, that might be unhappy that they don't have certain things in their lives. But I could see clearly if there would be even those, let's say, fulfillments, those certain fulfillments in their life, I am sure that they will be lost. So I don't know how to say it. I feel that we all have what we need. And I feel that um, if we remain connected, we really strive to be collective, to enjoy each other, and to be sincere. I think we have everything.
It's interesting. Sometimes I get there's a sense of hopelessness. So you have a sense of vibrancy and hope. So thank you for sharing.
Yeah, and I have it for you.
Yeah.
I mean, no, I'm not talking about me here. I'm literally for you, and for, as I'm saying, that for others, that I see that something is, they might feel that something is, and I've seen people that wanted so much something, and the moment they got it, they were out, or they were completely exactly what I felt that they would be. They really went completely out of balance when they were asking for that thing to balance them. They thought that, oh, if I get that, then I can absolutely dedicate myself to my spirituality. And I knew it that they will become very attached and they will really get out of balance. And this is what happened. So yeah, so maybe I feel that we, and some people, some of us, if we are still coming from a background and we are really very attached, we don't even see that sometimes. Sometimes I wouldn't say ritualism, but certain things are absolutely based on fear. So conditions are absolutely based on fears, and so important for us to appreciate what we have instead of what we don't have.
Yeah. Yeah. Good points. I need to learn.
Oh, we all. So it's no preaching. I'm just saying from my heart what I feel. I would not say if I don't feel it. Yes.
I know. I feel your heart.
Take
it was an amazing meditation. I mean, the clearing for the left channel was just wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing. Yolanda, you wanted to add something, or?
Yes. Yeah? Yes, about the clearing tonight, and the meditation was very, very blissful for me. And I wanted to add that Shri Mataji said that we should find positivity in negativity.
True.
And also that all these dramas that we are going through, that are created, all these dramas happen for a reason. And it's the divine play. We just need to surrender, and that's it. Find positivity in negativity, because it all happens for a higher reason. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely.
Thank you very much, Yolanda. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's not me. I just remembered.
Yeah, well, thank you for remembering.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. It was unexpected and it was like a celebration. And again, thank you, Shivangana, for opening us to celebrating Shri Hanuman. I felt that we absolutely celebrated Shri Hanuman. I have no words to say. It was really very special. So thank you. Thank you, everyone. And Kathleen, it was such a cool story. Paula, please.
Oh, I just want to thank everyone. What we lacked in participation for the pass it on, we made up for in the comments.
Oh, that's such a
it was really, really great. I enjoyed every pearl that was spoken. So thank you.
Oh, that was such a nice way. Yes,
everyone
thank you.
Here.
Thank you. That's fun. Yeah, all my love, so much love here. Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.
Jai Hanumana ki jai, Hanumana ki jai, Hanumana ki jai. Jai Hanumana ki jai, Hanumana ki jai, Hanumana ki jai. Jai Hanumana ki jai, Hanumana ki jai, Hanumana ki jai.